Hi, I'm Shaz. Welcome to my YouTube channel again. It's January 2025. I'm now ready to activate my channel. A lot has happened in 18 months. I now own a van named Venus that I live in. I never went back into a house. I sold my business. Tried to sell my business, but the economy went to shit. I closed down my business actually, and that took a while. But haven't lived in a house since July 2023, and it's the best thing that's ever happened to me. I had 2 weeks to get out of my girlfriend's van, and I found Venus, and I was homeless for 3 days in between when I could pick Venus up. And I did an Instagram video about not being homeless because I thought I was going to be, and that went crazy. A few people watched it, and then next minute I was totally overwhelmed. But I've gotten used to that now. 140,000 people saw it or something, and that was like, I only had less than 200 followers before that. So, but now I'm sharing my life and my journey. So Venus is homemade, and I hope to one day find out who did their fit out. I'm assuming it's a woman, but I could be wrong. It's done really well, except the electrics, but that's okay. I'm dealing with that. But everything else, like, she's absolutely perfect for me. I got a wrap done. She's a Mercedes Sprinter, and there's so many white Mercedes Sprinters, and I got a wrap done, so she's orange now, bright orange. Can't miss her. She stands out, but then it's a bit like me, really. Now, yes, so what else was I going to say? Sorry, I'm still going to post it anyway. So I got rid of a house full of furniture, what I hadn't gotten rid of before I went away. I knew I would come back to a smaller place, but I ended up coming back to no furniture. Gave away and sold a lot of things. Mostly gave away my furniture to one friend who's keeping my cowhide poof ottoman for me. But apart from that, I don't want anything back. I've got a small storage on the Sunshine Coast in Queensland, and I don't feel I'll end up back there on the Sunshine Coast. It's a bit too busy for me now. I really like quiet, remote places rather than busy places. So who knows? Because I'm only just beginning travelling, so who knows where I will end up. I want to share the beautiful places I go, stories of the people I meet, and my life. I have a really crazy kind of life. You never know what's going to happen next. I live like it's the 1970s almost, as much as I can. I shop at organic farmers markets or small shops. I like to shop for small businesses. I don't like big business and supermarkets and things like that. Sometimes the only option when you're in the middle of nowhere or small towns. And I talk to a lot of people. All sorts of crazy things happened the other day. I was in a car park of a food shop on the side of the highway and chatting to someone, and he ended up giving me blue swimmer crabs for my dinner, and I didn't even ask for them. It was just like, I'm a very kind person, and the kindness comes back in strange ways like that, which was wonderful. I've just recently done a psychic development course, so I will be developing this year. I'm calling myself an intuitive mystic. I haven't got a website or anything. It hasn't really started yet, but I'm developing my skills for whatever that's going to entail. I seem to be able to inspire people by what I'm doing. I don't have a dog. I free camp a lot. I park in the street. I share a bit of my journey on Instagram. But yes, so much more happens that I haven't been sharing. I love to walk. This is a very lame walk. I really like to walk up mountains and really hard walks. I also love nature. The thing that has struck me the most is the ever increasing love of nature. The deeper connection I get, the more I am out in nature. I wear Earth Runners shoes. You can't see those. I wear Earth Runners barefoot shoes. That's about all I've got. I've got a couple of barefoot boots for when it's cold, but I live in Earth Runners. They're the only shoes I have. And trust me, I used to have maybe 50 pairs of shoes, 8 or 10 pairs of boots, different lengths, different colours, that sort of thing. And lots of clothes. I still do have lots of clothes. I've got a lot of cupboards in Venus, thankfully, so I get bored. So I get bored wearing the same things. I change my clothes a fair bit. And yeah, come along for the ride. I don't know what I'm going to post. I meet a lot of people and I get a lot of stories. I have a lot of friends all over the place who really enrich my life. But basically I'm on my own. I've been in relationships except for the last 6 years. Codependent relationships that never served me very well. I've had a lot of bad relationships. I'll be able to teach women about narcissists because they know all about those. And the autoimmune diseases that brought me, and so don't have a pet. It's too hard to travel with a dog. Like I go for a 3 or 4 hour bushwalk or something, or 3 hours probably. And what's the dog going to do anyway? So I love dogs. I love other people's dogs and other people's kids. And I love life. I love my life. Last year was the most difficult of my life, particularly when I had to close my store when no one bought it because the economy went to shit. But yeah, I love birds too, trees, birds, like nature, particularly birds. And I get distracted easily by birds and butterflies, and I want to share my love for nature. I've been increasing my love for nature the more I get out and about. I was in the outback over Christmas, and while it was hot, I absolutely loved it. Got to get some cooling for Venus. Anyway, that's pretty much my story, I think. I could have missed some things, but I'll just start posting anyway. I've been using a DJI Mimo that's like a GoPro and filming some while I'm driving, and now it's starting to get the SD card's getting full, so I've got somewhere to post it now. I don't know if people like that, but the scenery just changes all the time. Right now I'm in South Australia on the York Peninsula, and it's so dry. I would be at the beach, but it's too windy, or the kind of beach on the Spencer Gulf. And I say a lot. I'm going to try and stop doing that. I think that's about it. It's starting to get hot again now, so I get Venus out of the sun. There she is. Over there. Oh, you can't see. Long way away over there. She stands out. Anyway. Not quite how I planned to do this video, but it is what it is. I've got a big heart and I want to share my fun-loving journey. Much love, everyone. Follow if you want to join in. I might bore the shit out of you, but you might learn something along the way. I learned so much just recently, every single day. I'll be sharing more. Anyway, there we go. Much love.